Hi, my name's Olivia. I'm the first shift lead tech at UC Medical Center.
And I'm Jess. I'm the second shift lead tech at UC Medical Center.
And we are in diagnostic radiology, and this is one of our x-ray rooms.
Well, this is our x-ray tube. This is the one where we take a bunch of chest x-rays and spine x-rays. And then this one is our fluoro and x-ray tube. So we do a lot of GI studies where you would drain contrast, and then we also do belly x-rays. So we can take some pictures of some things.
So we have a regular iPhone, a ink pen, and then we have these guys. These are lead markers. And when we take x-rays, they show up on the picture, and so they tell us what side of the body. L is for left and R is for right, and then they have our initials on them as well. So we're gonna show you how those show up.
So if we were to do like a hand x-ray, our patient would be sitting here and we would tell them, okay, we need you to put your hand on the board. And then this light field is where our x-rays are gonna go. So we can change the size of it. So say we have a little hand, we only want it to be the size of a hand. Or if you're trying to do a belly, you're gonna want it to be the size of someone's belly. So you can change how much radiation you're allowing to hit the film. So this green light means that our tube is warmed up and ready to go.
So this is our phone, regular old iPhone. You can see our 3 cameras here. So that's what the inside of it looks like. This is that thyroid shield that we put on there. That's something you wear around your neck to protect the inside of your neck.
And this is like what Olivia was explaining, our markers to tell us which side of the body we're on. Technique is something that you have to learn. We primarily are here to take care of our patients, to verify if they do have any broken bones, any obstructions, any foreign bodies. We do our fluoro studies to make sure that their GI tracts or their bellies are working properly, that they can swallow okay, that they are just overall healthy on the inside.
There is not a day that goes by where I'm not constantly having to communicate with somebody either in my department, but even more so outside of my department to benefit the patient. So communication's a huge one.
So also flexibility and being able to learn something in different ways. There's more than one way to do things, so being open to those options are very beneficial. We see almost 200 patients a day probably, so we get to meet 200 different people a day.
No exam is exactly the same thing twice. It's always different.
Yeah.
I also really enjoy working with other groups throughout the hospital. So I'm not just working with my own team, I'm working with the nursing staff, the operating room staff, the emergency room staff. And I really enjoy that diversity. We're usually the first line of imaging when it comes to diagnosing a broken bone or figuring out if there's something going on with your arm or your leg or your belly. So usually they come to do an x-ray first. We're gonna see, patients that are coming in from bad car accidents or just accidents from hunting or hiking, anything like that. So anybody that comes in through the ER, 9 times out of 10, they get an x-ray.
During the summer, you see a lot of car accidents, accidental shootings.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. So
Yeah.
it's never boring.
I would say if you're really interested in anatomy or biology or physics in school, in high school, because you have to know every bone in the body and muscles too. And then you also have the technical side and the physics side. So if you're interested in computers or in just technology in general.
If you like science. And
Yeah, I'd say science.
Science, anatomy stuff for sure, and helping other people.